Okay, Jim at Nomad Raceways here. You may have seen the demonstration video of several of these cars. Let's take a closer look. This is the UOP Shadow. Here is one of my old favorites. Built it some time ago and recently built a similar car for Larry. You've probably seen pictures of his orange version of this car. This is a no-magnet car, runs very well, as you will see on our Carrera track. It's almost a second a lap faster than either the Scalextric or NSR behind it. They, of course, have their magnets, and this car has none. The body's a little tattered, but it is a lightweight vacuum form body. The pins are out, so we'll take a look at the chassis. It's a very lightweight steel chassis, hinged, as they often are. Full-size Pro-type guide, trimmed down to fit plastic slot, and just a 25K motor. Nothing terribly special there. No front wheels. Front wheels are the stickers, of course. And just a very lightweight, very flexible steel chassis. You can see it flexes substantially. Tires are foam tires. These are JK foam tires that are offset to allow the gear hub to ride inside of the of the tire. So the left side wheel is shallower than the right side. Hollow axle. Again, all about lightweight, and it's fast and fun. This is a favorite class to run in our club, and I hope to be racing these soon as we rebuild our club here in Sherwood, Arkansas. Now, other cars built recently. This one is a full magnet car, but the magnets are easily removed to run magnet free. It's using a fly body. The body is also unpinned right now. And let's lift the body off, and we can see that the front wheels and body mounts hinge together here on, a lot of old cars have drop arms. This I would call a lift arm, and that allows the body and front wheels to move together. It also allows the body to be very close to the front wheels without binding, and the front wheels to roll, but not really support the weight of the car. The chassis is a steel wire, 055 steel wire chassis with a lightweight steel plate to adhere the magnets to. In this case, there's a magnet also on the motors. You do have adequate clearance to do that with a 1/32 thick magnet. That magnet really is not necessary. I find it makes very little difference on this car. The single Scalextric magnet seems to be adequate, and you can slide it forward or back depending on how forgiving you want the car to be. If you slide it further forward, the car's a little driftier, which makes it might not bring your lap times. It might bring your lap times up a little bit, but you'll probably deslot much less as the car is more forgiving. It'll drift before it releases. So very adjustable. Plenty of ground clearance. You can see it's low center of gravity, but clear of any shorting. And there's your hinge effect. The guide is firmly mounted in a brass boss with the screw in it. Keep that guide very free and very sturdy. The rear axle carrier is soldered directly to the motor, which is soldered directly to the wire. So it's a very elegant and very sturdy and very quick design. Next up will be this car. I was given a larger body to work with, so I opted for a heavier chassis. On both of these last two cars, I'm using the 52K ball bearing motors, so they've got plenty of horsepower. In this case, let's have a look at the chassis. So this is something sort of in between those two cars in that it's a full-size steel chassis with hinges as similar to the first one, except that it's heavier. It uses 2 button magnets in the middle of the car, angle winder, and the front wheels are independent but mounted to the pans, so they allow the front wheel to lift if the car gets out of shape, or if the track is twisty. They roll, but they don't support a whole lot of weight. They do support the pans and the body, but the magnets and the main chassis are effectively a tripod. And this one is pretty rigid. There's not a lot of flex in the chassis, but you do, of course, have some action in the pans. And be sure you see the video of this thing running. I did run this one without the body. I don't think the body would have much of an effect on it. It's very lightweight, and I don't think the aerodynamics would really be working on this one anyway, as their scale or aerodynamics. Unlike the body here on the lightweight car, that car is quicker with the body on than no body because of the aerodynamic effect of the body and the very light weight of the car. But with the magnets in and this heavy chassis, I don't think the body makes any real difference, except I didn't want to risk damaging it in a test run. So there you have them.